some of our innovation applications at A2 Milk today with all of you. As we know that milk and dairy, milk is a very big part of dairy industry. There are lots of innovations in packaging and added in elements in milk. But milk itself is an area that we have made some innovations, and we'd like to share with you some of our discoveries and innovations in this area, and some of the trends for health in dairy products. Today, my talk will cover mainly 4 parts. First, the growing demand for high-quality, value-added dairy products, and second, consumer trends driving this growth include health, wellness, natural and organic products. The proportion of consumers in Asia and the rest of the world. Self-reporting issues with milk is rising, creating demand for new products. And the unique A2 protein, one of the fast-growing sources of premium added value innovation. First, premiumization. As we all know, even though per capita consumption of milk in China is still relatively low, however, in the past several years, it has enjoyed stable growth, mainly milk and room temperature yogurt or ambient yogurt. And in the past several years, the volume of the consumption of white milk and ambient milk has been growing very fast. Now, the definition of premiumization included first premium white milk, including imported as well as some of the premium brands in China, local brands, and the ambient yogurt, which is something very unique in China. And third is the organic and natural products. And the fourth one are the ones for special needs, for example, kids' milk. So these are the main areas of the premiumization. Now, what are some of the driving forces for the development of premium dairy products in China? First, the first driving force is health, the awareness of health. People are more and more aware of the health and the wellness. Second, individualization. Individualized products are becoming popular. People are now more seeking products that meet their personalized needs.
Third, and the most basic reason is trust and quality. I think Chinese companies have major problems in this regard. So if we look at global markets, health and individualism mainly drive emerging markets, including China and Brazil. That is to say, in the future, these markets will be focusing more on health and individualism. Let's take China, for example. Consumers in China attach great importance to health. The major criteria for them to choose their dairy products is health. And there's something that has something to do with A2 protein. Globally, we see the rise of self-reporting issues with milk. That has created a new demand for this new category of products. The A2 milk originated from New Zealand and Canada. And it was first launched in Australia. About a quarter of the consumers claim they experienced dairy intolerance issues. And the major problem is lactose intolerance. And in China, the number is even higher. According to statistics from Nielsen, you see from this slide, 33% of kids have problems with lactose intolerance, but as a matter of fact, about 70% of the people have this kind of claim, or claim they have this kind of problem. According to our research in China, 85% of people who suffered from lactose intolerance were able to drink A2 milk. And on April 20th, the day before yesterday, A2 Milk had a press conference in Beijing in which we shared clinical data we calculated or we gathered from China. And the number is 90% of people who suffered from intolerance are able to drink A2 milk. So by drinking A2 milk, most people are able to avoid lactose intolerance so that more people are able to enjoy the benefits of milk. Next, I'll focus on what A2 protein is. A2 protein originated from a science discovery. A2 protein is organic. It is not artificial. Currently, there are 3 kinds of cattle. First, A1 plus A2. Second, A1 only, and third, A2 only. I was talking about calcium. And only 1/3 of cows have A2 protein only. So what's the difference between A1 and A2? They are very similar. There's only one difference, that is beta calcium. For A2 milk, it only contains A2 beta calcium. But for other kind of milk, they have A1 beta calcium as well. And for human milk, it contains A2 protein only, and A1 is the result of genetic modification or genetic evolution. And we have done some research, clinical research, about consumers in China. I will not tell you all the figures, but the basic conclusions are A2 milk are able to provide better benefits in terms of digestion. And A2 protein and A1 protein are different. When consuming A1 beta calcium, an enzyme will be generated inside the body, interfering with people's digestion. You can see from this slide, BCM/7 is generated from A1 protein. And all mammal milk originally only contain A2 protein. BCM7 enzyme was generated in the process of consuming A1 protein, not A2 protein. And this enzyme interferes with congestion, immunization, and the nerve system. And the BCM7 has something to do with intolerance, including lactose intolerance, diabetes, and depression. And there are more and more studies showing the benefits of A2 protein. Well, we cannot say for sure that A2 protein has no side effects, but currently we haven't found any. But on the other hand, A1 protein has a lot of negative impacts on human health. So in conclusion, A2 milk is more natural, is healthier, and it will bring more consumers to the milk products. We also have A2 formula because babies have very fragile tummies. Of course, human milk is the best choice, but if that's not possible, then A2 milk might be a very good alternative. A few words about A2 milk. Our company, our mission is to pioneer A2 milk and make it unique health benefits understood and available to everyone around the world. The company is very young. It was founded in New Zealand in 2000. And we got our first success in Australia, and we started to launch our products in the UK, and 2013 in China with our infant formula. In 2014, we launched our yogurt products in New Zealand and Australia, and we launched our products in the US in 2015. Now let's look at our growth in Australia. Australia is a very mature and sophisticated market for milk, but starting from 2007, there has been a negative growth, but with A2 milk, the market size kept increasing. Now we have the biggest market size in terms of milk in Australia, and we are one of the top 20 SKUs in the retail industry in Australia. Moreover, A2 milk has a 50% to 100% premium over other milk. These are our product portfolios. In Australia, we have infant formulas, milk for adults, fresh milks, ambient milks, cheese, ice cream. And in China, we have infant formulas, fresh milks, ambient milks. And in the UK, we have bottled milk as well. A2 milk is successful not because we spend a lot in commercials, in advertising. It is mainly because of word of mouth through Facebook or WeChat or Weibo or microblogs, so that more and more consumers are attracted to this new product. Consumers will say online, I don't have any problems in terms of intolerance after drinking A2 milk. That's why this kind of product has enjoyed rapid growth. And the company is based on innovation surrounding A2 protein. So our core competitiveness are as follows. We have a unique category, and we enjoy patent protection from the selection of cows to commercialization. We hold a lot of patents. It is 100% natural, and we also partner with milk farmers to increase their revenue because we have increased the sourcing price. That's why we have attracted more farmers. And there's a high stickiness with consumers. Once you drink A2, you will not drink other milk. And A2 also enjoys a high premium. In China, A2 infant formula is regarded as Hermes in the milk industry. So these are the benefits and the contribution A2 has made to the dairy industry. Thank you. Thank you very much, Leo. Any questions? Good morning, Leo. Thank you for your sharing. I'm from Nielsen. So A2 is a new concept in China. So how did your sales team communicate this idea to the Chinese consumers so that they will really believe in the concept? They will really believe in the benefits rather than a marketing gimmick. Thank you for your question. We only have one keyword, that is try. Well, take our clinical trial, for example. We have a lot of researchers who are lactose intolerant, and after trying our products, their symptoms, their problems have greatly relieved. That's why they wanted to conduct this kind of research. They want to see why this product have such a great benefits to consumers. And when ordinary consumers drink our milk or infant formula, they found their intolerance have greatly improved or relieved. And they will communicate their experience online through WeChat or microblogs. Moreover, we rely heavily on e-commerce platform to communicate our idea. So we saw a rapid growth on our online channels. Thank you. Thank you very much for your presentation. I have a few questions. First, so do you have a chilled milk or ambient milk? Both in China. For the chilled milk, we transport it from Australia. So you can only get the chilled milk or cold milk from high-end supermarkets, but we also have ambient milk as well. So in your label, you will say it is white milk. Do you have other claims? Well, will abide by the laws of the country. But just like I mentioned, we had press conference the day before yesterday in Beijing, and then we'll have other press conferences in other cities demonstrating the latest results. Well, the clinical results will only support your offline communication. So what about your packaging? Well, our marketing department and product quality department will try to bring some changes to our packaging in accordance with the law. For your cold chain products, what is the expiration? 21 days. So you can clear the customs very quickly, right? Yes. Another question. Now you talked about the difference between A1 and A2, but only very briefly. So could you share with us what are the major benefits of A2 compared with A1? Why? Mainly because of its structure. Because if you simply say lactose intolerance was not because of lactose, but because of A1 protein, you must provide evidence to support this idea. And evolution is always moving forward, not backward. So why do you believe A2 is better than A1? Because we believe through evolution, A1 should be better than A2, but you skip that part. So I'm very curious. Thank you very much for your question. This is a great question. First of all the species, including human beings, cats, and dogs, are still having A2 protein. Only cows have A1 protein. And we also have scientific data to show that they generate different enzymes. For A2, it doesn't generate BCM7, and BCM7 is the enzyme that have a lot of negative impacts for people's digestion and inconvenience. We have scientific proof to show that. So A1 protein is fine, but in consuming A1, BCM7 enzyme is generated inside the human body, leading to negative impacts. Xinhua Hospital, Huadong Hospital, and hospitals from the UK can provide you a lot of data and evidence. If you are interested, you can look up online. Thank you, Leo.